So I'm not too excited about this video compared to some of my other ones. This news is this news is like it's crazy to me. It's crazy for a lot of different reasons, and we're literally about to talk about that right now. But Game Freak, these new leaks and everything, I just really believe that Game Freak doesn't know what they're doing. Everything that was told to us was a complete lie. But I'm not gonna dig too much into it. We'll just start the video. Pretty much, it's not really 100% confirmed, but I mean, I kind of believe this list. But this is all of the Pokemon that are removed from Pokemon Sword and Shield and from the decks. And looking at this list, it is devastating. Like, I can't even believe like how many Pokemon are gone. And some of like the most iconic Pokemon that like are inside of the game, for example, Dragonite, Metagross, Salamence, Azumarill, Scizor. Now, obviously, there are a lot more Pokemon here to this list that I should be mentioning, but if I sat here and named all of the Pokemon, this video would be much longer than it needed to be. But you pretty much get the gist of what I'm trying to say. I'm really relieved that a lot of the people in the Pokemon community aren't just standing back and taking this. And if you, I have a couple of comments here that you can see that this guy, he clearly is upset about Pokemon Sword and Shield. When Game Freak said that it was for balancing issues, I always knew it was bullshit, but I didn't think it was gonna be this bad. And then always keep this in mind. This is the one thing that I think is most important, if out of everything that I say this entire video, is the fact that they focused their attention on this game that was literally not successful at all, which it goes by the name of Town. It was a dreadful game. Nobody liked it. They spent so much resources on it instead of on their core game, which is Pokemon, and now we are stuck with this. So these Pokemon cuts are pretty much unforgivable. I can't think of a single reason why all of these Pokemon were cut out. Like, yeah, I guess I could have, possibly seen you got rid of a couple of Pokemon that, probably weren't seen that often, like, I don't know. I don't even want to give an example, but I know it could have been done. Now, there are still people who are defending this. There still are people who are saying that they don't really care about these Pokemon being removed, that they're still going to play the game anyway, and it doesn't matter what we think because Pokemon's still going to sell anyway. And I just have to say that I completely disagree with that, and I have a pretty good reason as to why. EA, when they released Star Wars Battlefront 2, their stocks plummeted 6% or somewhere around there. They got hit really hard. And then on top of that, we have Blizzard right now who's trying to silence their players and silence their base because they don't want people talking about, everything that's happening with China. But yet here we are still resisting it, and we're winning once again. Fallout 76, the community spoke out against that game. Guess what happened? People in Australia are getting refunds. Loot boxes are getting hit all across the world. So don't try to give me the oh, Pokemon is just too big to fail speech, because I'm just not buying it. No company is too big to fail, and that includes Pokemon.